messing up everything. It's been Agatha all along.
Damn, that's crazy how Agatha was behind it all.
Honestly, we knew it from the start, right?
We're going to be reviewing episode 7 of WandaVision. We threw out that spoiler at the start to let you know that there's spoilers in this episode. I didn't want to say, ooh, spoilers. You should be smart enough
to watch it at 12
to not watch a review of a show that you haven't seen yet. Go watch it and then come back. All right. My girlfriend's going to review WandaVision, but I'm going to be mostly talking because I have the notes for the plot.
I just watched it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, she just watched it 5 minutes ago. This is like my third time watching it. I've had some time to process my thoughts. So, let's begin. So, first, do you want to say anything before we start?
No.
And I killed Sparky, too.
First, we have Wanda in her bed. Depressed as fuck. I guess we're going to be cursing in this episode.
Oh,
okay. No, that's fine. She has her costume on still. I like that. But also, I have a question immediately.
Yes.
Last episode, she expanded the hex to save Vision. What happened after? If he didn't go back home, she was just like, all right, I'm going to go to bed. What? He wakes up in the middle of the day.
And then when she expanded it, didn't she?
And like, by the way, when she expanded it, she didn't even know that she saved him. At least I don't think. I don't know, because she didn't know where he was.
Oh, she just thought.
She was just like, let me expand it a couple miles, and that's it. And then I guess she just went home without Vision.
Because she didn't want to, like, deal
with
him.
To him? Yeah, I understand that, but also it's like, I wish something was implied to where she just had, like, a feeling that she knew she saved him, right? Because if not, she just like, I guess that's far enough. What if he went further?
I think because the little boy was like, he feels that he was injured, and she knew he was trying to escape.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he didn't, I don't know. Because when she did it, didn't she change the decade, everything?
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, by the end of this episode, we don't know if Wanda's the one changing the decade.
Oh, it wasn't?
I don't know. Because if it's literally Agnes all along, then every sort of weird thing that we've seen.
Dog.
She killed the fucking dog.
This bitch.
This bitch crazy.
I put it on this bitch on my notes. But like we already knew, right? You and I. Well, everybody. Well, because of the theory video.
Yeah. What? That she killed the dog?
No, that she's like evil. Or we thought.
Everybody mostly everybody knew that she was Agatha Harkness. But there's actually a tweet that I linked. Hold on, let me pull it up. That is my feelings towards that reveal. Me, she's definitely Agatha Harkness. Agnes, I am Agatha Harkness. Me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Totally unexpected.
My sister, they don't watch any theory videos or nothing on Twitter or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be really surprised, I think. They didn't even know that what's her name? Monica was Monica. They just thought it was someone else. Wow. I was like, damn, they're going to have a big surprise.
Okay. But yeah, so we'll get into the Agatha stuff later. Okay. So.
She's waking up depressed.
She's waking up. And then the kids come up and they're like, Mom, you coming down? Mm-hmm. And she's like, fuck off. I'm done with Vision. I'm done with you kids. I just want to sleep. 2 minutes later, she comes walking down the stairs.
The office mode.
Oh, yeah. She comes down to get some cereal. The cereal, by the way, did you catch what they're called?
Rice Krispies?
No.
Frosted.
Sugar Snaps.
Oh.
Like Thanos.
Oh, she's thinking about how he's dead, right?
Who, Vision?
No, yeah.
Probably.
I have so many questions about Vision. He looks a little weird this episode.
Yeah, he does look weird. So as she goes into the kitchen to get some cereal, things start acting up. Mm-hmm. Things are, a milk carton is like moving around. They're like, oh, we were in a carton, but now we're like, was it like in a glass bottle or something? And
like she's like her powers, she's not in control anymore.
Yeah, she can't fix anything. Well, she fixes it for a second and then it just goes back.
I assume that was because like she expanded out, so then it's like her powers spread out, controlling more people maybe, and she just can't control it.
Yeah, that's definitely an idea. Where it's like the larger it goes, the less influence she has.
Yeah.
But it's weird how she can't control things in her immediate circle. But now that we know at the end, Agatha's controlling it.
Oh, yeah.
But I do have some questions about her later on as to why the fuck things are going wrong at all. Because it's like, I'll just bring it up now.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be in Agatha's best interest to have everything, just run smoothly?
Doesn't it?
Like,
she, interrupts.
For most of the time, but, now things are fucking falling apart. Mm-hmm. Like, Vision's gone, Wanda and him are having issues. It's
Monica shows up.
And then, what was it, episode 5? When she walked in at the start and she's like, you want me to take it from the top? But Vision was there.
Oh, yeah.
And then earlier, what was it, episode 4? No, 3. I forget which one. But the one where Vision is outside talking to Agatha and Herb. Mm-hmm. And then Agatha's like, Geraldine has no home and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So she knew right from she's the one implanting the thought inside Vision's head that Wanda's the bad person, the villain, the person controlling everything. But it's like, wouldn't she benefit the most because the only way everything goes smoothly is if Vision goes along with it. But she's implanting this doubt into his head. She did it with the thing at the end, talking about Geraldine, and then, can we take it from the top? And then Halloween, when he zaps her out or whatever, she just bamboozled him. Like, she was alive all along. She's completely conscious. But then she's like, Wanda is doing this. She won't even let us leave. So it's what's the point?
That was the whole act. She literally looked in her
What's the point of pitting them against each other? I don't get it. I know we're going to get an answer, but I can't imagine what the answer is going to be.
She even, got the brother,
Pietro.
Wasn't one of his things, cause tension between the couple?
Yeah. And give you grief and stuff. And then he kept on asking her all these questions. But now we know Agatha was controlling him. So it's like, what's the point in causing all this tension?
Maybe she's, weaker. Because, I don't know. Wouldn't they have done it sooner? Whatever they want. I don't get what they want from her. But, maybe they need to separate Vision and her to, make her weaker. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because, they are separated for the longest this round. And she's, depressed. And, not in control. I don't know.
Also,
that's what I was thinking.
Another thing. Mm-hmm. We're going to be jumping around. Okay, so Agatha at the end locks Wanda in the basement. That may or may not be hell. I don't know.
I know. With the bunny. Bunny.
Another question I have. Why does she want Wanda and why does she reveal herself to Wanda? Because the theory going around is that all of this, even though Agatha's behind it, she just wants the kids. Right? She already has the kids, so why does she want Wanda too?
Maybe she's gonna kill
her. And then even more so, why does she reveal herself to be the villain?
And she has
I don't
powers,
get it.
Right? You're not the only one.
Yeah, she's
powers.
a witch.
She's I was gonna say she's a witch.
She's a witch.
Her evil laugh.
You said something about the mailman guy, the post office dude.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come up later, but he was following them.
Yeah.
Or no? Could he be what's
I'm
what's
thinking
his name,
he
Ralph?
might be Ralph.
That's what I thought during the episode because remember the second episode maybe or I don't know which one when they first had color. He was a mailman, and then I saw him in the back.
Don't shoot.
Yeah.
But then also, if you think about it,
because she kind of checked him out.
Yeah, that's the thing. The interaction doesn't. But maybe they were just. But nobody was. Know each other. But okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, we're jumping around all over the place. Yep. They said, I don't know if you noticed, but you know what? I'll get to it because it's coming up pretty soon. Okay, let's just go through this. Okay, so Wanda is talking to the camera, breaking the fourth wall. That's the title of the episode. Do you know what show this is inspired from?
Oh, when she got pushed through 4 walls, you said, or no?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait,
I'm asking this episode.
Which one was that? Which episode is that?
The one we just watched?
Oh.
I'm saying, what showed The Office and something else. Do you know the other one? The other major one?
I don't know.
Modern Family.
Oh. Do they
do
that too?
those Zooms and stuff, and they do those little interview type things.
Oh,
And yeah,
I was gonna say Parks and Rec, but I don't even know.
maybe that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that whole 2010s vibe.
And the commercial with the pills.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Wanda is like, oh, everybody's done what I've done. Created a false reality in it. It's all crumbling down or something. And it's like, okay. She says she has the case of the Mondays.
Case of the Mondays.
And she's like, you know what I mean?
Am I right?
Very relatable. She's having a mental breakdown. And then we have an office-style intro.
Oh, yeah. The sign of the street that she told her kids not to pass.
Ellis Avenue.
Yeah. And that's where Agnes was, right? With her crying.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Also, okay, so why was she there too?
Like to...
My thought beforehand is that she was like preparing to escape. Like drive through
but
the wall. But maybe she's keeping watch to see if somebody enters?
Yeah, maybe. Like, just in case Vision... But
see,
made
that
Vision
doesn't
go
make
further.
sense to me. Because if somebody's coming through, that would cause tension. With Wanda and whatever. And she wants that, right? I'm assuming.
The girl out. Whatever her name was.
Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have gotten her out. So she wouldn't cause tension. But she, like, made her, like... I guess maybe made Wanda, like... Think, like, I kicked her out. That was me. But, like... To make her feel like she has the power.
We go back to Sword. Sword?
They put the branding on things.
Yeah, they love branding their stuff. No matter what. Their drones, their big-ass fucking... I don't even know what to call the mechanism that she drove. They just love...
was in shape of
they're
a
like,
hexagon.
we love swords. Let's just put them on everything.
Still don't know where the beekeeper went.
Yeah, we still gotta find justice for the beekeeper.
Is he still in the sewers?
We got an answer to Sparky. We need an answer for the beekeeper. This dude's been
She
missing
rewinded.
for like a week. Nobody even talks about it.
She rewinded, but...
Yeah, what happened to him? Did he just rewind and go back into the real world? I don't understand. So they're preparing their plan to do something. It's very vague. They're probably gonna fucking drop a nuke on it or whatever. Knowing this director dude. He's like, just fucking...
Because he wants to destroy the place, right? That's what Monica said?
I guess so.
The director. Why is he called the director? I didn't know that was his name. Or is that just what they call
No. He's the literal director of the organization. His name is Tyler Hayward.
I thought director because people thought he directed that show WandaVision or something. I don't know.
That's still a theory. The theory now, I think,
don't know.
is like he's Mephisto and he's working with Agatha. He's the devil. But I don't know. I think it's been so obvious right from the start that he's like a shady dude. But I think he's just gonna end up being a regular dude. Like he's just
like someone you think is the villain, just
Yeah.
like Wanda.
he's just so aggressive in trying to take down the
A little too sus.
threat that he seems sus, but he's not. He's just like, I'm so fucking scared. Also, when he's talking to Monica, and Monica is like, you were the only one for the job or whatever. Like, he was like their last resort to be the director. So, like, what if he's just like way over his head in this? And he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's a director, so he can't let anybody know that he doesn't know what he's doing. So he's just trying to fucking kill Wanda as soon as possible.
Or there was a theory that he was a Skrull.
He could be a Skrull.
Because, like, we don't know if he actually died in the thing or, like, during all that. Maybe he died during all that. Nobody knows if he, like, disappeared or whatever. Someone could just pretend, like, oh, yeah, I was here alone.
Yeah. I don't think the dude is
But
bad.
then Skrulls aren't evil.
I guess
like
if you call me a Tyler Hayward sympathizer, I'm on his side. That's me. I'm a Tyler Hayward. That's a director. I'm a sympathizer for him. He's not a bad guy.
He's alright.
He's alright. He's just trying to get by.
Just taking people's jobs when they die.
So Sword is like, oh, we have a plan, blah, blah, blah. But what's interesting is that the side character, I don't even know if they've given this woman a name, but the soldier girl who's on the director's side, who he's always talking to. What does she say? She's like, oh, she said the signal for the show is completely cut out now.
Oh, really?
Like, they're not broadcasting the show. Which, by the way, another question I have is why was Agnes broadcasting the signal? If she's responsible, if she's behind it all, why is she sending out the broadcast?
To space.
Because these threats to her, whatever her plan, whatever she's doing,
Like
they only showed up because of the signal.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, why put out that signal?
And can, like, you know how they got the signal from, at first, from, like, old TV? Does that change with every decade? Like, now you can see it on a regular TV?
Probably.
Or is it just...
I think one time they walked into that place that they were at, and they had just, like, it plastered over many monitors. They're all watching it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So probably updated.
I just assumed because they were recording it, maybe they just put on something else.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, why would you broadcast that?
It's like the stupid villains that reveal their plan to the hero.
It like gave Sword the answers they needed to take her down.
Think. And why do they? I don't know, that guy, the director, he just wants to like kill Wanda, right?
Yeah, kill Wanda and get
everybody,
Vision back because he wants Vision to be a weapon.
to use him. Vision looks weird. I don't know if his eyes.
Yeah.
Are they always blue?
I think they're always blue.
I don't know why he just.
But like
looks
he definitely
weird.
looks different.
Like,
I think
color's
maybe
a
because
little
he's
off.
like, I don't know, maybe it's been a while since we've seen him in plain daylight.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because either it's like, ooh, we're in like this weird 50s, so you don't really see it. And then also, a lot of it happens at night. But now it's like plain daylight and they're not hiding anything.
So then, do you know how they were on their way to home? Vision and what's the girl's name?
Darcy.
And then all these like things happen where they can't go home. So was that Agatha?
Probably.
So that she wouldn't get home and find one, and then they know everything or share the information or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like also it's like
you already revealed it.
You're the one who set up all this doubt.
Oh, they're probably in the basement.
If you didn't plant these ideas in his head, he wouldn't have had to go home and tell Wanda something's going on.
Maybe she needed it to like expand further just to get more people. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, me either. Where are the kids?
I don't get it. Ooh,
So next scene, we already kind of talked about this, but Vision wakes up at the carnival, looking a little weird. He wakes up. It's broad daylight. Nobody came looking for him. For some reason. Oh yeah,
not even the kids.
Not even the kids.
Oh, where's Dad?
You want me to go look for him? What?
I don't get it. They get affected too, right? They don't be, weren't we just at a Halloween party and suddenly we're here? Or just the next day?
I think they said last night, so it's the next day.
Oh.
They're like, last night when Uncle Pete said something about Dad being dead.
Where'd Uncle Pete go? I thought he died actually, but she just pushed him off with his powers. With her powers. Was he actually? Never mind, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So then Wanda wonders where Vision is. And then the kid's like, well, we just said this. I don't know why I'm repeating it, but they're like, you want me to go find him? And then she's like, if he wants to be here, he'd be here.
Yeah. And then the depressed commercial. I don't know if that's
Not
afterwards.
Yet. It's a little bit later. Wanda starts freaking out about how she doesn't know the answers. Which is pretty funny because she's having a mental breakdown right in front of her kids.
Oh,
and the kids are just looking at the camera like, what the fuck? At this point, Wanda knows that Pietro isn't actually Pietro. It's not a brother. She even
tells him, it's not your uncle.
Yeah. So who the fuck is he? I don't know. We're going to find out at some point. And then Agnes shows up. Wanda doesn't give a fuck anymore. She's using her magic.
Hi, Agnes. Come on in.
Opens the door for her.
Get up.
And then Agnes
I just
is
don't want to.
bearing witness to Wanda's meltdown, and she looks at the camera.
She's like,
And then she's like, oh boy, I guess I gotta take these powerful kids that you have.
Let me just take
them. And then Wanda is a terrible mother. She's like, I want a day to myself. Even though she's the one who came downstairs. The kids were gonna leave her alone. Yeah, just go back upstairs, keep your kids at the house. You don't need the flat screen TV. You literally don't need it because it's not a flat screen most of the time anymore. It's going back to the 1950s TV.
My husband's nowhere to be found. My kids are somewhere else.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know where my husband is. Kids, leave me alone. So Agnes takes it. She's got a mole on her back for some reason.
I don't know why that.
I think that was just like her just being like.
If she can't see it, a mole in the back that I can't see. Oh,
True.
she just feels it, huh? Maybe.
Ralph probably is like.
Ralph probably made it.
Probably. Agnes is like, oh, don't worry, kids. I don't bite. And then cut to her being like,
I
I actually
did
bit a
bite a
kid once.
No story.
As in no background, no context.
Like, okay.
That's it. I bit a kid
believe
once.
it. I
That's
believe
it.
it.
There's a precedent now. It's not impossible that I bite this kid.
Mm.
And then we have Jimmy Woo and Monica meeting with the soldiers who have the vehicle.
The hexagonal shaped vehicle.
Yeah. Apparently, we're never going to know who the engineer was that she was talking about. Or he's going to show up some other time.
Which engineer?
A couple episodes ago, she's like, I know a aerospace engineer who could be up for this job.
Oh.
And then, like, the next episode, I think, or later that same episode, Monica's like, I got my guy. He's an hour away.
What if it's a girl and it's the girl from Black Panther?
Oh, the sister?
Yeah, that she
That
makes
could be possible.
technology.
Maybe she was just, maybe a
Mhm.
guy is a neutral term or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe. But either way, we didn't see who this engineer was in this episode.
Mhm.
But, I mean, I guess that makes sense. They just had to build the thing. They didn't have to be the one to transport it there.
Unless it was so important.
But also, it's kind of weird. It's like, okay, Monica, you're talking about as if this person that you're talking about, we're going to go meet up with them.
Mhm.
But it's like, no, not at all. I'm just going to have my
Like, I
dude
just wanted to
drop
brag.
it off
I
for
know
you.
an engineer.
So Monica's like, oh, thank you for being loyal to my mother. And then the soldier is like, your mom's not the only one we're loyal to.
Oh, yeah, Marv. And she called her Captain.
I didn't get this until we were watching it right now. But when she said that, I was just like, why the fuck would you say that?
Yeah.
It seemed kind of shit. Why would you
But
be
my
like
mother-
that? Just be like,
Yeah.
of course,
true.
be like grateful. You're talking
Like,
about
of
her
course.
dead fucking mom.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, she's alright, but there's other people. that
Yeah,
are
there's
better.
other people in her lives.
That are
She's not
alive.
that important, so shut the fuck up, Monica.
That's
it was
true.
weird.
I didn't know
But
that. I was just
this
like,
time watching it
camera.
now, I get it. It was saying, oh, we're not just loyal to your mom, we're loyal to you as well.
oh. Well,
Now I
oh,
understand it, but yeah,
True.
first I was like, why the fuck would you say that? That's some cold ass shit. Just thank you for being loyal to my now deceased
she's
mom.
right.
Chill the fuck out.
Like, it wasn't that funny.
Check your ego, motherfucker. There's other people that we answer to.
Yeah.
Okay?
Let me show you what we brought you.
Now get in this shit and go through that wall.
So we go back to Wanda. Her house is falling apart. TV, it's
yeah.
like she paid for this flat screen TV. She's getting this 50s TV, no color. She's
Oh, yeah.
pissed.
Oh.
And then the
Wallpaper's
stork
curdling.
makes an appearance at a little cameo.
What?
The stork,
Oh, yeah.
it comes back to life for a second. And then she tries to reverse it with her magic. Yo, magic.
I thought that was like part of that magic act or something. It was like,
And then it doesn't work.
mm-hmm.
And then cut to her like
She's like,
talking to the camera, and she's like, I don't understand why I can't fix
Control
things
it,
that are
yeah.
going wrong.
Uh-huh.
And then we get the oh wait, no. The person behind the camera says, do you think this is what you deserve? And she's
Yeah.
like, you're not supposed to talk.
Oh, yeah. What a bitch.
And then it cuts,
Supposed
and
to
then
talk
we
back.
get the commercial that you mentioned
Oh, yeah,
for
the
Nexus
pills.
antidepressants.
Ooh.
Do you know the significance of Nexus?
No. What is it?
Apparently, in the comics, Wanda is like a Nexus, I guess, mutant? A Nexus mutant. Which means in the multiverse,
Mhm.
she always looks the same. So that could be a hint because the Spider-Man rumors. Like
Oh,
the
like
other
she's gonna be in
Spider-Man,
it?
like the Spider-Man guys don't look like each other.
Oh, they're not the same person.
But the idea here is Wanda looks the same in every
okay.
universe. I think that's setting up for the next Doctor Strange movie that she's going to be in. Where, like, she might have to fight herself or something.
Agree.
And then she'll look exactly the same that she'll look the same
They'll have to, like,
as she does
try to
for
figure
both
out which one's
universes.
the nice one.
Yeah.
If one's evil.
A couple of the side effects are
include
feeling your feelings and living your truth. That's going to come back later.
It's trying to tell her something. I don't
Yeah.
know what, but...
And then we go back to Monica as she tries to drive through the hex.
Oh, yeah. It literally makes it just a tip and then...
Yeah, just a tip. She's like, we're not getting crazy. We're just going just a tip.
Mhm.
I don't really like this scene. You seemed a little bit confused by it too.
Oh, when she goes through?
She drives this
Big
out.
ass.
How heavy do you think this is? Probably a fucking ton. She tries driving this thing through the hex. It literally spits it out. It doesn't want it.
I thought it was going to get it, but...
Yeah, and she just looks over at Jimmy and all of them.
I can do it.
I could go through.
This bitch.
How do you know you can go through?
And why did we go through all the trouble to make this thing?
Yeah, exactly. How the fuck do you know? What changed between before you drove through and now that you know? And also, if any fucking thing, you just witness evidence as to why you should not be able to go through.
If a machine can't go, maybe skin that's weaker.
If you got a sword-branded 2,000-ton fucking truck who can't get through, that's probably a sign that, it's probably impenetrable.
Yeah, unless you know something.
But she sees that shit. She sees it get flown yards, and she's like, I got this. What?
Maybe because, I was going to say maybe because when Wanda threw her out, it was so easy. Like, Vision couldn't even go through, and he's like, strong.
I think that's because he's dead.
Really?
Yeah. That's why he couldn't, he fell out right after escaping because he's dead. He's not supposed to go through.
But, like, it was hard for him to, like, go through, or is it because Wanda threw her out, that's why she could,
I think so.
Oh, because she
it was probably, like, subconsciously, like,
but, like,
hurt her? I want you to hurt her. She's telling this to her powers, by the way. Having an inner monologue. I want you to hurt her a little bit, but also make it easy for her to get the fuck out because I want her out.
Did you notice Agnes is in every creepy scene before or after? In the first one, she's outside at the door. In the second one, she's at the... I don't even know.
Yeah.
When the helicopter... Oh, no, that wasn't.
Agatha all along.
But did she do everything? Like, when she kicked out...
I don't know.
Because, like...
I literally don't...
The neighbor, she, like, put a little thing on him to, like...
We're going to get into theories a little bit. Mm-hmm. I have a theory as to... Okay. Let's not talk about it. Okay. Let's finish up this episode. But yeah, Monica is able to just fucking get through after seeing evidence at how she could probably not. And then also the argument where she's like, oh, she has powers, so she was able to get through. Maybe she felt she had powers.
With her eyes
How do you fucking know?
Maybe, I don't know. Has she
been and then also, if she had a feeling that she had powers and she could get through, why the fuck would you want to drive through the thing? Just walk through it first. I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe she's like, oh, okay, now that's my only choice. I gotta do this.
Like, they set it up.
Willing to put
they set it up how it's like, ooh, your cells are changing and shit. Maybe she had an inkling that she had powers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but literally nothing changed from when she started driving to the truck not being accepted. Nothing happened in that time where it would change her mind on her being able to do it. So why not just walk in? Why do you have your fucking best friend, your engineer, that we haven't seen yet, build this entire contraption if you already have a feeling that it's not going to work and you could just walk through? I don't understand.
What if she went to space to get him, the engineer, and she got powers up there?
Maybe.
But she can't go to space. She's grounded.
She's grounded, literally.
But something changed when she was going through, right?
Yeah, she definitely... See,
or like,
but did she get her powers in, or did they just like charge up or something? It looked as if that's when she got her powers.
What was going through her head when she, like, the voices? Was it Captain Marvel or
Captain Marvel, her mom, Nick Fury, basically just snippets of the Captain Marvel movie, and that's it. Okay. And then also the doctor, where she's like, "Your mom died, honey." Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so she used that to get energy, and she's like, "I'm done with your bullshit." I don't know if that was right after, but yeah. I love that. I mean, that scene.
Oh yeah, she could see how Westview is all like. She could see like
the
all
wires
this,
and all the like
all the energy.
Everything disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the energy.
Back to Darcy, who's driving Vision back home, and she explains Infinity War to Vision.
Oh yeah.
He took it surprisingly well. I thought going into the show, once he finds out the nature of how he died and stuff, that's going to be where it goes Wanda versus Vision. Yeah. And I don't know if you remember but like after one of the trailers, where I'm like, I'm scared that this show is going to end where she's going to have to kill him again. Maybe. I thought that's good.
She hasn't met him.
I thought that was going to stem from him finding out that he's dead. He's like, okay.
But then Agatha's over here making it complicated.
Yeah. I don't know
The
why she's
Vision.
got to make it all complicated. Like that one song.
I wrote down a question about this.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't have any memory of anything, literally like nothing, he didn't even know how he was created. How does he know he's in love with her? He never questioned it? And she can't like control him or anything, right? Because
maybe that's how much in love they are.
Damn, cheesy.
That is cheesy.
That's what Darcy
but that's
said.
what she said.
Oh.
That's what Darcy said. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I know that you guys belong together.
I know this is a toxic relationship, but
yeah,
it looked cute on TV, so
yeah, literally on TV.
Yeah, literally. That's what she's like. Oh, I watched your show. Damn. I wrote that bitch Agnes. I wonder why.
And then they get stopped at a red light.
Just drive over them.
Both of you fucking know that this reality isn't real. Why are we stopping at red lights?
Well, the people are real, though.
You get pulled over, you get a ticket. Oh, hey, it's not a real ticket.
Yeah, but they just can't run them over, the kids or anything. Well, they could go around. It's literally grass.
This is before, when they were just stopping at red lights.
Oh, yeah.
Because apparently there were a million red lights.
And there's
just
no
go
people
through
around.
them. Nobody's around.
There
it's a
might be
fake
cops
reality.
now,
Get the fuck home.
Yeah, like, oh, no rush to save the world or anything.
Like, what?
Just drive over them, forehead.
And then, even more so, Darcy is herself again.
Oh, yeah.
She's the same woman who, 2 minutes, getting to the Sword headquarters, she's like, man, you guys fucking suck. You guys probably use the pods for coffee and shit. You guys are the worst. Can I have coffee, by the way? Fuck you. But in here, she's like, ooh, I gotta stop at this fake red light.
Yeah.
What?
She stole a truck and then obeyed
Yeah,
the rules.
she stole a truck. That's an excellent point. What the fuck? She punched a guy out 5 minutes ago. Or slapped him or whatever she did.
She got out of chains.
Laid him out.
Their fake chains.
Yeah.
She wasn't surprised to see Vision. Did she see him before or something? Like, I thought she would be like turn around and be like, oh, like, Vision, like, oh, we're trying to save you. But she didn't really react, did she?
No, she didn't react
She was just
at all.
like, oh.
Another reason why the Darcy character is fucking atrocious. Like, she was mind controlled.
Uh-huh.
Sure, granted, it was only like,
But
what,
she's
like 12 hours
I couldn't tell if she was like back or if she was still the same.
There was no
whatever
change at all.
girl.
Like, oh, man.
Like, okay.
Hello to self. Oh, that was weird. I wanted to guess that, but that was horrible.
Vision.
It doesn't seem like it. Everybody else, if Vision zaps you, they're like, oh my god!
Yeah.
And then she's just like,
Yeah, even
dude.
Agnes.
Yeah.
Vision, you're dead.
She
told him he was dead.
She faked waking up better than Darcy actually waking up.
Yeah.
What?
Better actress or just better? I don't even know.
Also, can we talk about acting for a second? Well, it's not really
The
acting.
kids.
Monica.
Uh-huh.
Her outside of Westview in the real world, I don't like her.
Oh.
She's like, she has no personality.
She's just like.
It's like people are just talking to a wet paper bag, a piece of cardboard.
Oh.
It's like, oh, let me say something to you. And then Monica's like,
so he's in a bad mood. Well, her mom
like,
she found out she died.
Sure,
going
but
through
like.
that and having to save the world.
But like occasionally she'll like smile or something. Occasionally.
Well, does she?
But then other times it's like.
Paper bag.
A paper bag. Like you're talking to nothing. Talking to a brick wall.
Like,
it's weird. And then whenever she says this line, it's just like monotone. But it's not even an acting thing. Because in Westview, she was amazing.
Oh,
she was great.
She didn't get hypnotized this
Tons
time,
of personality. But outside, she's like...
She didn't get hypnotized this time, right? Because her powers, I guess. I loved her when she went in. She told her everything we want to tell her.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Bitch, stop. She tried to push her again.
We'll get to it. Yeah. Okay, so Vision decides to fly home.
Finally, you could have done that.
Oh, wait, hold on, before this. Okay.
No.
So Monica, it's like what we were just talking about. Okay, yeah. I loved how Monica goes into the hex and then literally just runs up on Wanda. Yeah. Doesn't care at all. She just like, yo, Wanda, breaks into her house. Yo, Hayward's a bitch, isn't he? And then Wanda's like, nah.
Like, let me kill you, JK. I'm not gonna kill you.
Oh, by the way, Wanda taking pills, probably the Nexus pills.
Oh.
And then when Monica is all like, ooh, I don't want to run from the feelings that I'm having because I'm living my truth. One of the side effects in the commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Living your truth. Wanda almost lives her truth, but Agnes shows up.
Oh, Agnes. Now she's the disruption.
And then that's when Vision decides to fly home. And
But
then
we don't see
Darcy's
him
like,
get there, huh?
yeah. Darcy's like, I guess I'll meet you there.
Oh,
Haha,
God.
Darcy's so hilarious. And then we get to the ending. What's up?
I said useless.
She's so
Couldn't
useless.
drive for the kids real quick to save the world.
Oh my god.
I wonder what happened to her.
So then, Wanda's in Agnes's house, which I believe
Looking for
the
kids.
first time ever.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's the first time in the show that we see in her house, but even like, you know how like there's other episodes that we haven't seen?
Yeah.
I think this is literally the first time Wanda's been in her house.
Yeah, because she always goes over to her.
Yeah.
Like, to her house. It was the first day cooking her food. That's true.
And then Wanda looks on the table. There's some
Neighbors.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which were like cut up very weird. It was like
they
somebody
ate them.
ate from the middle.
Like
Like they cut out a circle
Like a
and
demon?
ate the middle or something. It was weird.
I'm like, oh,
And there was a
that's kinda
bug
interesting.
on the wall.
Watching Yo Gabba Gabba.
Watching Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba is
Yeah,
now MCU
2000s.
canon, by the way.
What does that mean?
That means
own
it's in the world, in the universe.
Oh, I thought they owned the show just to put it in
Yeah.
there.
Like if Pietro was actually Peter from the X-Men movies, the X-Men movies now become canon to the MCU.
Oh, like
Yeah.
we know it's in the same world.
Yeah.
Where are my kids? Are we at that part yet?
Yeah.
Or should they where?
Then Agatha is
I
all
think they're
fucking...
in the basement. Why would they be in the basement?
Yeah, why are they in the basement?
Creep. And then she's like, "Ooh, yeah, let me go down in the basement." Scary movie vibes.
Yeah. It goes all widescreen and stuff.
I like that.
Now it's, yeah. I wish all of the shows did that. Where it's like they go from different, like, ooh, it's widescreen, now it's full screen and stuff, but I know it's only this show because they're playing with the fucking
different.
phone. It's real cool. I like it.
Oh, wait. Okay, so when...
But that also means, doesn't that mean, like, the new shows that come after this, those are going to be widescreen still?
Yeah, because they're
Right?
normal, right? Or you mean the next few episodes, or what do you mean?
No, like the
New
next shows. The new shows.
Like, it has to be... Yeah.
yeah,
'cause it's,
just like the
current.
movies.
So,
I was kind of looking forward to having them be widescreen for the TV shows.
how do you mean, like, this way or this way?
Wide, yeah,
Like, up and down? Or
widescreen is the one that had the black bars. Full screen's where you just get the full picture.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I think one of the trailers for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they like opened up with the lines and then the lines just disappeared.
Oh.
So that got me excited because I thought the show was going to be like that. But it looks like
So,
that's not the case. I think
Oh,
all of them are just going to be the same type as the
okay.
movies. Which is alright, I guess. But I liked how it felt different.
The first time I went widescreen was when she, like, shot Monica, right? Or no? It was, like, intense. It just, like...
Yeah, inside that world, yeah.
I like that. That was cool. I think that was, yeah.
Cool stuff.
So Monica. When
Monica.
she went to go see Wanda, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention. But what happened? How did she get rid of her? Nothing happened?
Get
Or
rid of
what
who?
was the last thing they said to each other?
In this episode?
Yeah.
Wanda just walked off with Agnes.
Oh, yeah.
And then Monica started
was like,
walking
let's go
towards
here.
them, so it was like, oh, she's following them.
Oh, yeah. She followed to the house.
Yeah.
So then to the, yeah. Okay.
Alright, so Wanda is like, let me go to the basement. Goes to the
Creepy as fuck.
basement. Lights are still on.
Oh, yeah. Not so creepy. But
Yeah, not so creepy, but then
we
she
see
keeps walking.
vines.
We see vines in this weird ass fucking hallway.
Some Stranger Things
So
shit.
she's about to go to the upside down.
Meet the Demogorgon.
She goes in, and then we're like, oh shit. At first, when I first watched it, I thought it was going to be a cliffhanger. I thought it was going to be like the big villain is going to be sitting there, and then we're just going to have to wait until next week.
Oh.
But turns out Agnes just shows up.
Agnes. Somehow she got downstairs.
So exactly. She's like, yeah, they're
They're
probably in the
magic.
basement. And then they just like, what if it's like another stairway and they're just like, they're doing like a parallel. Like they're both walking down the stairs at the same time, going through the entrance to the fucking
What if she goes through
basement
the
at the same
outdoor
time.
entrance? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny if she runs outside and she's like, let me open up these fucking...
Let me not use my magic that I
Yeah.
have. Because she's like, I have magic. Did
yeah,
she change
so...
her clothes too? Like all evil?
No.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
wearing
think
the same thing. She's like
Yeah, I
doing the
think so.
dishes downstairs.
Yeah, she shows up and she's like, you didn't think you were the only magical girl here, did you? And she's got her, I forget the rabbit's name, but got the rabbit, petting the rabbit, who could or could not be Ralph.
Yeah, that's a theory.
Yeah.
It's Ralph. I just feel like a lot of the theories that people think of actually come true. Are they did they already make the show before all this, or do they put things in there? Because the Hex, remember how I've heard people be like, ooh, it's called the Hex, because it's a hex on people, and then they came out with that, or Darcy. She was like,
no,
ooh.
this is why the show is genius. Because they already made the show well before everything.
Oh, okay.
I think they're just so in touch with the culture now, because they've had to deal with it for the past 10 years, that they know exactly what every single person is going to be thinking and what people are going to be questioning. I think that's why. So then, Agnes reveals herself as Agatha Harkness. Nice to finally meet you. And then we go into this fucking cool-ass show intro called Agatha All Along. And then it shows a little compilation of ooh.
In every show.
Yeah.
Everything she did. So
every episode, here's the thing that she was behind. And
the brother she's controlling.
Yeah, she's controlling Pietro. So we don't know who he is.
Picnic at the front when she was doing that.
Yeah.
She controlled the neighbor to make him all... He was all he couldn't really speak about it.
Yeah.
Stuff. I guess because of her. And afterwards she left, so... I wonder what she did after that.
Yeah. And then at the very end, Agatha reveals that she killed Sparky and starts laughing.
This bitch. Why did she...
And then there's a post-credit scene for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that. Because now that they caught up to the current day media, now they're we're doing our own shit. Yeah, that's cool.
One commercial.
I wonder if there's going to be one for the next episode, or they're going to save it until the actual series finale.
There's going to be one that's like, what are you still doing here? The movie's over. The show's over.
You ready to get into some theories that I have?
Theories, yes.
Okay. Here's my theory. It's a broad theory. I don't have any specifics. But I think the next episode, since it's the one before the finale, they got to set up the answers. Give us answers to what Agatha's doing. Why is she doing this? There's so many different moving pieces to everything that we need specific answers as to why she did several things. The biggest question to me, why the fuck would she turn everybody against Wanda and stuff? Why is she okay with taking down this illusion? I thought, why would she want to build it up if she's just going to tear it down anyway? I want to know that. But I think my theory is episode 8 is going to be a prequel episode. And it's going to be Agatha All Along. That's going to be the title. It's going to be her show. We're going to see everything leading up to Westview. Yeah.
Since the beginning, when she was cooking the meals for the family, which we never saw that first couple in the first episode ever again.
Where the fuck is Mr. Hart?
Yeah, the boss. We didn't see him at work.
He was one of my favorite characters. He hasn't shown up since episode 1.
Stop it, telling Wanda. Stop it. Oof, so creepy. I still love it. The creepiest episode.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a prequel. And then I think the ending of this episode with her show intro, I think
the last one?
Not only it's going to be not only did it reveal that she was behind everything, I think that's just an intro of the next episode. It's going to be Agatha All Along.
So is it all the decades are done then? This one was a 2010?
Yeah, I think we're done with
that. So they're
not
2020 because that's not
Probably
yet,
not.
I guess?
I think they're going to be...
Or what show would it be now?
The thing is, they're going to set the tone for 2020.
No.
They're going to be like, this is what we're doing. 2020. This is our stuff.
Oh, true. The real show.
Yeah.
Everything.
This is what we're about. I love that for them.
Because they only need one more, but there's 2 more episodes, so yeah, the Agatha thing makes sense.
Give us some answers.
And they're short enough so where you could fit all that in.
And then we're probably going to see Wanda in that episode, and that's going to answer how we got to this point. And then whatever happens in that episode is probably going to lead Wanda to be viewed as a hero again. Because she seems very evil right now. But we're going to see her as a hero. So then, last episode, her and Vision versus Wanda and Pietro. I don't know how Monica's going to go and do it. What's up?
What if he's not evil though?
He might not be, but he might be controlled.
Like,
they might still have to fight, and then that's what lifts the curse or whatever.
And they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I have
and then
a
once
kind of brother
once
now.
Pietro was out of Agnes's control, he just be like, yo, where's Professor X? I need to talk to him.
Ooh,
I'm from the X-Men
ball,
movies.
Never seen. Darcy's at the bottom of your list.
Yeah. Actually, she's at the top of my list.
Oh, people
She's
I want to kill.
Exactly. She's at the top of my list. She's the one and only entry into the list
She's
of
the
people.
one and only.
I truly think
You do.
this show would have been better without her.
Dang.
Like everybody else, it's like even if I don't like them, they're like, okay, they're serving a purpose. I don't understand Darcy's purpose.
The dog had more.
Everything she does, somebody else could just do. Why not have Jimmy Woo do it? Oh, let me.
Too busy
Ooh,
making cartoons.
give me a second to hack into this fucking very complicated system.
I got a guy.
5 seconds later, I'm in. Have Jimmy Woo do that,
That's out of character. He likes
or have
magic
Monica
tricks.
do it. Monica's smart too. Just have her do it. Darcy,
But she's too busy
she doesn't
being
need to be
serious.
there.
True. I don't even know what happened to her old boyfriend guy that she.
I don't give a single fuck. Probably broke up with her because she's so rude all the time.
Oh shit.
He probably
True.
he was probably around her for a couple months, and then he's just like, what you're saying are not even like jokes, because you're not like, there's no sign that you're joking.
This is
You're just saying really rude things to people all the
Uh-huh.
time.
Predictable things.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to the WandaVision review, where it just turned into a Darcy
Roast.
roast. The roast of Darcy Lewis. Oh, excuse me. Dr. Darcy
That's
Lewis.
the title. No.
We got Dr. Darcy Lewis showing up. And then we got, Monica's out there doing actual shit. She's out
Going
there.
through walls.
She's like, ooh, let me see this truck fly through the air.
Better.
Oh,
yeah.
I know I could go through this portal.
Let me waste
And then,
all your
and then she
time
does like a
real quick.
superhero landing once she
Changes
gets to
her
the
eye
other side,
color.
but she didn't fall from a height. She just like landed.
Out of nowhere.
Like out of nowhere in a superhero landing. She did it later with Wanda.
Wants to be
When
Captain Marvel
Wanda
so
throws her
bad.
down, and then she does that superhero landing. She
Mhm.
also did it when she broke through the hex, but she didn't fall. She's like, I've arrived. That's what we're calling it. That's what we're calling the podcast and the channel and all that.
What?
The Arrival.
The Arrival.
Yeah, I like it.
I like
It sounds good.
Yeah, it's cool.
The Arrival of Monica.
Thanks,
And then later
Monica.
on, we could be all like, the
We'll send you a
Arrival
check.
of Captain America, whatever.
I like
Me too.
it. You're right.
Hopefully that username isn't
That's
taken.
the user.
I've done no research.
The Arrival. I like it because it could be like any show or anything.
Yeah,
Preferably Marvel.
preferably. Majority
Preferably.
Marvel. All right, we'll be back next week. Episode 8. Hopefully it's called Agatha Knows... No. Agatha Knows Best. Agatha's Nose. It's so fucking
We just
normal.
talked for 2 hours about Agatha's name.
Agatha's Nose.
It's so witch-like.
Hour 1's going to be the left nostril. Hour 2's going to be the right nostril.
Yeah, and if we have time, what's
We're not going to have
within-
time.
Oh,
All we're going to be
okay.
talking about is the nostrils.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm excited.
Hopefully, episode 8 is going to be called Agatha All Along. Or, if they don't want to spoil things, be like the Agnes show. Which I don't know why they wouldn't want to spoil it. If anybody's going to care about spoilers, they would have already seen the episode by now.
True.
Okay, we'll be back next week.
See ya.
Subscribe or whatever.
Or whatever.
All right.
Bye.
That you haven't even noticed, stand up, it is.